Okay, that's exciting. Hi, everybody. I am really nervous, so I would love it if you guys are able to show your faces. If not, I totally understand, and you can certainly just be a fly on the wall. But hi, Marlena.
Hello, now you get to see who I am.
Yay, I know who you are. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So I'm going to be playing in makeup tonight, and now we get to do it like almost in real life, face to face. I mean, basically. So that's exciting. Is there anything, first, we didn't really discuss as a team like what exactly techniques we wanted to do. I was thinking definitely something 3D, maybe something a little bit cartoon, comic book, pop art-esque. And then maybe just simply because it's Halloween, something kind of spooky, like a spider.
I was going to, if we could do something, I mean, this is super last minute, but if you are able to do something that accentuates the eyes, because some of us have to wear a mask to work when we celebrate Halloween.
Oh, that's very true.
I know, but a spider, that sounds pretty legit.
Maybe we'll do a spider on an eye. How do we feel about that? Okay, so the first thing I was gonna do, one of my favorite things, one of my favorite looks since I started this whole thing was the one where it looked like my face was a mask off of my head. Very 3D. And literally, I can't tell you, I have so many of these little black gel liner pencils that I've been using, and I love them. I love them. They actually have lasted me a very, very long time because it wasn't until just recently that I got black paint. I've been using this in black shadow for so many of my looks. So I'm going to be looking here. Oh, that works out perfect. I can't see you guys, but I can see myself. Oh, you just made my face really big. Okay, we're good.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So what I do is I just outline like this and come down on the chin, right? And I'll go like that. Okay. And feel free to talk while we're doing this, and like ask questions and stuff. So now I'm going to take.
I have a question.
What?
Sorry. Okay. So you're taking that line and making it disappear into your hairline, and then you're taking it, the other part, and making it disappear under your chin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will be how I sit. I don't know why my volume is so low. So I can barely hear you guys. Hold on really quick. Nope, I don't know how to do it. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. So the biggest thing with this kind of a look is to smudge the outside of the line. And these liners are really great for this because they are smudgeable and workable for the first little bit, but see how already it's totally set? Not all, well, maybe. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back over that, but this is working okay-ish. So what this is doing is by smudging just on one edge, it's giving it that shadow look, right? Like it's coming up off of my face. And you could probably, Chandra, since you're wearing a mask at work, you could probably just do this just over your eyes. I love that you're doing this with me. I just noticed that.
Yeah, Kelly, I was wondering about a mask over the eyes too, like, you know, Batmanish. Like, how would you do that? I'm sitting here staring at you because I'm like, I think I want to try that, but I don't know.
I don't know. You got to just try it. Just try it. Go for it. Do
I'm
it.
a little scared.
Here's the thing. Makeup isn't permanent. It's not a tattoo. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You just wipe it off. So I am a big advocate for just simply, look at this mess I'm making. It's fine. We're going to clean it all up. Just try it. Okay, so I've got this little brush right here. I'm going to go into my concealer and clean that up.
Can I address the Batman question?
Mm-hmm.
So do you mean like a full Batman mask over your eyes, like the Batman mask? Is that what you mean?
No, like doing this look, but
Yeah.
not incorporating the nose and mouth so much, just having it the eyeballs like being popped up off your head.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just, you know,
Yeah, I think
Like
that
while wearing a mask?
I don't know. I
You
don't
could
know
make
what I'm
it smaller. Like you could make the mask like it's a masquerade mask
Yeah.
that just went around your eyes.
and then
and then-
smoke it, like smudge it out around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So here's
Ooh,
the other part
great.
of this. You're gonna want to take off your forehead. Okay, because when you're going like that, it's gonna give the illusion that that's where the face ends or your head ends. Oh, I need to sharpen this. Who else loves the sharpener? The sharpener is amazing.
The sharpener is magical. Even I tried it on like a really cheap eyeliner that I don't even know where it came from. Probably the dollar store. My kids had it and it even sharpened that like magic.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. And it doesn't take off a lot of product, which I love.
Do you know the sharpener trick for ones that won't sharpen?
You hold it by the sharpener. and
No,
not
you
by
put the liner in the freezer for like 10 minutes and then sharpen it and then let it warm up. So if you get a really soft liner that you can't sharpen,
Yeah.
freeze it. And then just make sure it's room temperature before you apply it to your face.
I didn't know that. That's amazing. I love that tip.
Okay, so the next
You're welcome.
thing is we're gonna go here. I'll probably pull this up a little bit.
You know, one thing I want to add as Kelly's doing this is that the reason I love this eyeliner product for this is, first of all, it's super black. So when you're doing an effect where you're trying to like it's lifting the face off, you need the edge of it, that darkest edge where it gradates out from, you need it to be very black. So it will actually give the effect. If it's not dark enough, you won't get that impact. But what's great about this is it's super black for a liner, but it's movable and then it does set, because when you're doing makeup that has all of that black pigment, it can turn into like crazy town if it's not actually going to set. And as it moves and warms on the skin, you could do all this work to make it look awesome and gradiated and that shadow, like you can see she's blending it out. But if it doesn't set properly, you'll do all this work to blend it, and then it just starts moving and getting crazy and you lose all of that work you just did. That's one of the reasons I absolutely love this liner for this type of thing, and especially for those of you who do have to wear a mask and want to do something around your eyes. The same thing, like it will last all day and you'll be able to do really cool stuff and it's actually going to work and stay put. That's a big deal when you're doing stuff like this. It's a really big deal.
So do you see what that's done? And then
So I was trying to follow along. So
Okay.
you blended all up here around, you filled all of this in,
Mhm.
and then you did another line down here, and then you're just blending underneath it.
What I believe what I did was I put a lot underneath there because Kelly likes to eat. So We need to get this double chin to go away. It's in the way. So I just kind of fill in that whole area quite a bit, but I just smoke it out, smudge it out. And I like using my finger or even like a wet, I like a lightly damp triangle sponge. Which I don't have. I'm trying to think, I wish I had a picture of that. Where am I going wrong, Cassie?
Why are you assuming you're going wrong?
I don't know, I feel like I look like I have a beard.
Well, look straight on. Look straight on. You don't look like you have a beard.
Okay. Should I go up here
You're
to
the
kind of
artist.
match this?
I wouldn't, I mean, if it were me, I probably wouldn't. I'm not all about symmetry all the time when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
I love what you're creating right now. I'm just in the moment.
Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna leave it. And then you can put, like, I had like a little line from here to my ear, and then with a little highlight of white over it, so it looked like it was I was being tied to my face, you know. But does that kind of look like it's popping off in my head?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Okay. So then what I think we'll do next is trying to find, here it is. Another eyeliner I really, really love is our liquid liner pen. This is super, like, that's so sharp, and it's actual brush bristles. So if we were to do, let me think about how we did this. A spider. Now we could do a couple of different things. Like if you could do a spider over your eye where it like the legs are coming out, like I did one day, right? Yes, Mandy, I can't see you.
So what if the spider was coming out from the crack, like underneath your mask? What if your spider was like
Oh,
up
from
here?
my forehead?
Yeah, like have him like peeking out. So his little like one little leg is over your forehead and the rest are like
Yeah.
above.
I like that a whole lot. Let me see if
This is your backstory.
My what?
It's you need a backstory. All makeup designs need a backstory. So your face is the mask, right? So it wouldn't really make sense if it was like coming out of your eyeball. But if it was peeking out from underneath, maybe you're like a Black Widow carrier and you have all these Black Widows underneath your skin. Backstory is again backstory.
This is why I love Mandy from Canada. I invited her. I was like, hey, I think we need you. I think I need you. I like that. Oh, I like that a whole lot. It's a little creepy, but yeah, let's go for it. So in that case, the biggest key with the spider is shadow underneath the legs to make it look really 3D. So trying to think which direction we want it to go. I'm gonna try to pull up that picture. I always use a photo.
No, a photo reference is really important. When I am doing a look on someone, I always have a photo reference.
It makes a huge
It
difference.
makes a really, really huge difference.
Okay. So, Chan, are you gonna do the spider with me?
You betcha. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try.
Okay. It's gonna be so good. All right. So Let's do, actually I want to use my other one. I'm just gonna kind of make a little bump here. Right?
Just go for it.
Okay.
Remember, Kelly, take your own advice. It's makeup. You can always fix it.
I know. Okay. And I remember when Carissa and I did this on live after Palooza. It freaked me out. It was her idea, and it totally freaked me out 100%. Because I hate spiders so bad. She's like, it'll be fun.
And that's a really great suggestion. Like, I loved that you guys did that together. If you all have like something a little ambitious that you want to do, it's really fun to find someone and be like, especially now because Halloween's going to look very different this year. Find someone and be like, hey, let's hop on a Zoom or a messenger video and try this together. Because even when we're not going out and about and doing things, like it's really fun to still play in makeup and do something really cool with a look. And Carissa and Kelly literally got together on a call and did this spider for the first time together. And it came out so good.
So the shadow with it, you kind of want it to be, you want it to meet the foot, but be much more straight than the actual leg. And this is just a bent liner brush and our black shadow. So I'm trying to think of where this shadow would be.
Think about where your light source is coming from. Whenever you're doing a look that involves a shadow, imagine that there's one light source.
So it would be here.
Yeah.
Do I need that extra leg?
So there's 8 of them.
There's
Yes.
3 legs.
I would have, even if it's, what I would do is adjacent to the one you just did, it can even be a little shorter, like it's crawling out, and do a 4th leg coming out from that spot.
Okay.
If you get one of the legs to be real bendy, like he's going like this. The only way I can explain it.
I have 7 of these things in my house. If you would like a real
I don't really
spider
know
to look at,
No,
I would be more than happy to show you.
I posted a reference photo in the chat. If anyone wants to check out what I did, I posted today.
Oh,
There's like crazy shadowing and spider webbing.
okay. Oh, do I want to look at that? Okay.
See, that looks so good.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then this. As long as the shadow meets the foot and the body and is in the direction that it needs to be, you're good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It can even go really shallow. It doesn't even need to meet the body. It's all in, like, because, you know, if you think about how shadows work, it might just be a portion of the leg that's catching the shadow.
Oh, you're right.
You know what's interesting too? If you're having like shadow questions, get a small mirror like this, and you can even hold like a brush up to your face with I love these new little mirrors. They're a really great way to play and learn how shadows get cast. So you can actually hold these and look. and see how the shadow gets cast a little differently. And it's such a great tool. Like if you're wanting to get an idea of how the light will get thrown, play with an actual light.
I love that idea. I've not done that. I love that idea a lot. And yeah,
I'm literally so obsessed with these new little Rickies. They're incredible because you can also keep the few things that you're using in the tray, even if they're not magnetic. I've actually done that with some liners and put them in the tray. And then you can be using your stuff and then looking really closely. I love these. They're so handy dandy.
yeah, they are. So I have, this is porcelain foundation, and I'm just kind of hitting the high points, like the knees. Kind of. How you doing, Chan?
She's doing so good.
Doing just great over here.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that looks so good. And like Kelly's doing, whenever you have something that casts the shadow, it's going to have a highlight. So everything's going to have a highlight and it's going to have a shadow. That's really good, Kelly. I love it.
Again, this is like the only look that like totally gave me the willies.
Well, that when you added the white to that and the highlight, it instantly
Changed it.
took it to another level. But do you guys all notice that how now it has a highlight and a shadow? Because that's what actually happens with light. The light's going to have the most intense spot that it hits it, and then it's going to cast the shadow behind that. And it just like, that's how you create dimension. It looks so good.
I love you guys. So, and you know what else you could do, Chan? If you decide to be Spider Woman at work, and this is way better than like the Spider Woman, like the red, you know, like Spider-Man look. You could do like this. Oh no. Oh, have I used it all?
Give it a good shake.
Okay. My husband, he now just laughs because I constantly have eyeliner on the back of my hand. And I remember, Stephanie, when I first joined, you took a picture of your hand on your steering wheel, I think.
Probably.
And you said, how can you tell if a person is a makeup artist? They always have eyeliner on the back of their hand.
I always say that's how you can spot a makeup artist in the wild.
Yeah, so funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this pencil. I'm gonna do what Mandy did. Put here. Oh, yours is like all flowy. Okay. So, and then the trick with the spider web, I really love this trick. It's to kind of bow it out, right? Like this. Do you see how that makes it a little bit more realistic? Oh wait, I did that the wrong way. Shoot. It's okay. No one will notice. Except for you guys. Okay.
This is actually such a cool look with how you did that separation and your face lifting off and then a spider coming out of it. Like this is a really cool look.
I'm just gonna pretend they have bangs. And then you could also do a shadow here. Like every line that you have on your face back, like beyond that part, you can just put a shadow on it and make it like just look like it's popping off of your face. How are we doing on time?
You're doing great. It's 7:54. You're doing so good.
So there was that little technique, little 3D freaky spider action. The other thing that I was thinking about doing was, oh, that's right, the pop art stuff.
Okay, so I just had this crazy idea. So to complete the whole thing, it's like you have this beauty look and a spider thing, and it's like a pop art of a superhero, because there's all, you know, like Spider-Man and all these things, or things that are like pop art, and it's like the pop art hero on the front and then the creepy spider coming out from underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why art is so fun.
So we're gonna use the red dots, or should I do white dots?
That's personal choice.
I did red last time.
White is classic.
Do white,
Okay, we're gonna do white.
please.
Who said please?
Megan.
Megan, you're on here too? I can't even see you.
I'm in my kitchen cooking dinner, and so I don't have my camera on here.
Okay, that's fine.
Kelly, even though you're spotlighted, you can still put up gallery view, and you should be able to get a pop-up of a grid of people to be able to see them also.
Oh, yay. Okay, that makes me happier. Okay, so I've got my porcelain. I literally use porcelain foundation all the time. And I heard a trick from a pro that it's helpful if you start in the biggest part of your face. Manny from Canada told me that. Because I was like, how did you get all of your dots in like a line so perfectly? And she didn't know what I was saying. I had to restate it like 5 times. But she said, start in like the biggest portion of your face. Am I doing okay? You guys know that dot game? We would always play it. Oh no, see what I've done? We would always play it in church. And I've never been able to put dots on ever. You got any tricks, tips?
If you are concerned with doing dots, you can actually do them bigger, because there are some pop art ones where the dots are actually bigger. So I will start again, like one of the reasons too, when you start in the bigger parts of your face, if you start in the most visible parts, we always start a little more perfect, and then we can get a little wonky as we go and lose our alignment. But if we're doing that around a perimeter and not as visible spot, it's like whatever.
Oh,
So
I thought I was doing good.
no, but I'm just saying, like, that kind of gives a little more perspective to why we start there. But you can actually just do bigger dots, and you control the size and the spacing. They don't have to be these like tiny dots really close. You can do bigger dots with more spacing and still have that same effect.
Like that?
Yeah, totally. And actually, that's what I do when I do pop art a lot of times, because it actually is more visible and gives an impact. Sometimes if we go too small and too close together, it blurs a little bit in photos and different things, but bigger and with that spacing, you actually get a bigger impact. See, isn't that cool?
Yes, thank you. Hands are dirty.
Sorry, my pug just yelled.
Killing pug. So, Chandra, are you gonna do this for Halloween for work?
I'm gonna need some practice.
Okay, I'll practice with you.
I definitely was not prepared. I don't have all my brushes here, so I'm just kind of working with what I got.
Perfect.
So far, so good.
Jen, how are you doing? Lost Jen.
She's on, she's
I
muted.
forgot, I was on mute.
Oh,
I'm making a silver mask.
I like it.
I see you. Oh, there you are. Oh, I like it.
We'll see.
Okay, so I feel like this is gonna take a long time. And I've seen some pop art where they don't have dots all over the place. And just kind of like in spot, like in a section.
I've seen it where they even like highlight and contour with dots.
Yeah,
That can be really cute too. There's really no rules with it, to be completely honest.
which is my favorite thing in life, is when I have no rules.
Nobody's our boss. We do what we want.
That's right. Right, Marlena?
Only Heavenly Father.
There you go. There you go. I think he's getting a kick out of us right now, though. We're having a good time. Okay, so eyebrows are super iconic with pop art. Not my strongest point. They're blocky, right? And mostly they look sad.
I would say you like choose your expression because it just depends on how like eyebrows emote so much in pop art. So like choose your expression. Do you want to be sad? Do you want to be fierce? Do you want to be like tough?
I want to be super tough.
Okay, so
Eyebrow look.
like make a tough face and then exaggerate it and be like, but so like pulling up when you want to do a tough brow. I'm trying to like point like you would see what I'm doing to your own face. It doesn't work that way, but like doing that exaggerated upward motion right here in the corner of your brow, at least with one of them, like a raised brow almost can make a really tough, cool brow.
Okay. Like that.
Yeah, like make a sassy face and then draw sassy brow.
Met me. I'm like opposite of sassy and tough.
I disagree.
That's a lie.
Chandra, what was that? You just went into full body convulsions. I wanted to let you guys all know something. Here's a secret. Don't tell anybody. I was on Marco Polo with Chandra today as she was driving around. And I totally forgot that I was talking to her and I didn't hit the end. And I was just sitting there like doing my makeup and looking at my face in my phone because I was waiting for her to respond to me, but I was still recording myself. That was a lot of fun. I feel like my brows are too big. I feel like they're a little bit Groucho Marx. Yes. Mandy says they're good. What about you, Stephanie?
No, I think they're great. And again, like if you feel like you get too big, it's okay. Like a big makeup artist trick is to, like I've taught before, like you get it on and then you can clean up edges. You can like take down an edge really easily. I like the brow. And then you can like build in expression lines and different things. Again, like pop art is exaggerated.
And you don't have red lips on yet, right? So once you throw on that bold lip, it's gonna balance those dramatic brows.
And do you see how Kelly just made a face to see where her face would furrow and then she filled in that spot? See how she's making a face like this? When you do that, you actually see the spots where you want to add those expression lines. That was good, Kel.
Thanks. Okay, so I want to go.
Proud mama bear.
I love this so much. I was just on a live on TikTok. It was a girl. She just had everything. And she literally said, she's like, you guys, because there's like a 13-year-old there. She's like, do you have any tips for me? And this woman, she said, do as I say, not as I do. Look at the expiration dates on your makeup. Look for this icon. Like she was telling this girl all the things. And she's like, this says I should only have it for 6 months. This is easily a year and a half old. Like she was just And I was like, do you do makeup? And she's like, I try. I like to play in makeup, but I don't do it. No one would pay me ever for this. It was hilarious. So I kind of wanted to invite her on here, but she was definitely not done. What else do I need to put a line? Chin.
I would pull a line up maybe from the edge of the inside of one of your brows. Like furrow your brow again and see how they look, and then decide how you want to maybe pull one line up from there.
Like that?
Yeah.
I wish my liquid liner was working.
And then sometimes I like to do stuff around my lips a little bit, but I will do that after I do my red. I'll do some of the black around and then a pop of a white highlight.
Okay, I like that. Are we gonna do red or pink lips? The happy red?
You're the boss.
Huh?
You're training.
I mean,
I would say pick a color and then do like some sort of dot of that back on the body of the spider.
ooh. Where's candy apple? I feel like that has to be candy apple. Oh. I have cupcake. And cherry pie. Oh, and candy apple. What? Sorry, that was probably really loud. Okay. I love this color. Okay, and you said to put a dot of this on the back of the spider.
Yeah, like something, so there's like a hint of that, like you want to make that connection. If I, I know you're doing all these different things, but it's coming together very cohesively and telling a story. So I think that you could absolutely like pull that in there, like on the body,
I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but I like it. Do you see it?
I can see it a bit. It's not going to read as well on top of black. No, I think it's great. Winning.
I feel like a superhero. Okay. What else was I gonna do? Lashes or eyeshadow? We should do eyeshadow probably. Usually I've done blue eyeshadow with pop art stuff. So I'm just gonna go with it. And that's a really dark blue. I'm gonna lighten it up. But how do you like it, Megan?
I like it. I'm trying to copy you. I'll turn my camera on in a minute.
Oh, you are? I thought you were in the kitchen.
I was, now I'm not.
Whoa, I'm
I
excited.
left the kitchen and I figured I should play with you.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. These are the funnest Zooms ever. So I did this Danessa Oasis, I think it is, and now I'm doing Jesse's Girl.
I cannot find my cherry pie anywhere. Making me sad.
That looks like a whole lot of fun right here. Okay, I'm running out of ideas. What else am I gonna do? Are we out of time?
It's about 8:10.
I'm already kind of flushed, so I don't know if I need blush.
I think your cheeks look great.
It's all natural.
I love the idea of you showing lashes because I think lashes are something that a lot of people do for a costume look. You know, it's a special occasion type thing and they can really make a big difference with a look.
Yeah. I just dropped them.
You silly goose.
Yeah, okay. We're good. All good.
Can you look forward for just a minute? Turn your head sideways, just slightly. Thank you.
Again? I can't even see you. Okay. Also love these mirrors so as flashlights. They're very helpful. My glue is on the floor.
Ricky's totally work good as flashlights. The power went out here and I had 3 of them going.
That's awesome. Why'd the power go out?
Oh, because I live in Canada and that happens all the time.
Oh, that's strange.
It's normal. You get used to it.
It's normal. Okay.
In California, it's to stop fires.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they turn the power out so the power lines in the wind don't like tear down and start fires.
Wow. Oh, guys, I'm struggling here. All right, I have to, I can't use that. Hold on. I will be right back. I'm gonna get my lashes, other ones.
Jennifer, how do you feel your mask is going?
I'm really not sure about it yet. I don't know.
Well, I think practicing makes a really big difference when you're trying something like this. So a session like this is awesome because a practice round is really important.
For sure.
And you just kind of make notes, like what's working, what's maybe like not working, what would you do differently? Chan, how are you feeling?
I had to improvise because I could only find Cake Pop. It was the darkest lip that I could find right now. And then I'm going in with some raspberry beret on my eyes to try to tie in the Cake Pop.
That's fun. I love that. Cake Pop's like one of my absolute favorites. I love that you all are playing along. That's amazing. Megan, what are you trying?
I don't really know yet because I'm only doing half of my face. Right now I have dots and I'm doing my brows. Should I turn my camera on to look so you can see?
I always love camera on situations.
I mean, here's my shower. There.
Yay! Love it.
But I missed some of like the techniques. So I'm just,
It's all being recorded, so.
Then we'll close the shower curtain.
I'm glad she's gonna do lashes because I think lashes are a really important Halloween trick.
Yes, I'm back. Although I can't find the lashes that I need. I can find my magnetic ones, but I can't find my magnetic liner. So, Stephanie, how bad is it if I use regular lash glue on the magnetic lashes?
Will it wreck them?
I don't think so. Do you think it's okay?
That's
So
up to you.
it's okay, and whatever happens is a learning opportunity.
Honestly, regular lash glue is easier to remove than magnetic lash liner.
That's that.
Magnetic liner is a
Love it.
whole other situation.
That's the truth. I'm gonna do regular. But I did full on lose my lash, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Are you doing a look tonight, Mandy?
No, I'm not working on my face tonight. My face is tired. I did 3 on my face last night, so it needs a break.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I have all my 30 looks done now, so I've achieved what I wanted to do.
Megan, I love your look. You're doing a half
I only did half, but this isn't light enough. And it's the lightest one I had. That's part of my problem. And I think I did too many dots.
I don't think you can do too many dots.
But I don't know how do you, where do I do the, like you have one on your eyebrow or in between your eyebrows?
Make a face, Megan, like make a face. Yeah.
So do it like
then,
here?
Yeah. Wherever you see sort of lines, exaggerate them.
Black?
Yeah. Sorry, Kelly.
Why are you sorry?
Because this is your show. This is the Kelly show, not the Maggie show.
This is everybody's show.
This is the all-star show. This
That's
is how we do around here.
Yes.
Ooh, Chandra, you look so good.
I just charged my Ricky, and now I can see kind of what it looks like. It's kind of cool.
Good. Amazing
I-
what writing does for you.
Definitely need to practice this situation right here.
I love that like you're the pink spider person and I am the red spider person.
I love it too.
I love it. Okay. Okay, so here's my lashes.
To see how Kelly's not closing her eye to put the lash on? That's a big mistake people make, is that they close and kind of squeeze their eye. If you can do a lash with your eye at least partially open, you're going to get way better placement and you're going to have a better ability to get it in really into your lash line, which is the goal, is to really get it as close to the base of your lashes as possible.
Mhm.
And it's a lot easier to align and make your inner corners match than the outer corners.
Yes.
Stephanie, do you ever put lashes under, like on the underneath of the top lid? Like lashes?
I think it's a great tip. I don't do it personally.
Yeah, I had a client recently ask me to do that, and I was like, no.
Sometimes it's easier if you take a strip lash and cut it into pieces if you want to do that.
Yeah, I primarily use tufts. Like, I find putting strip lashes on a pain in the ass. So I like these things.
Yeah.
Which are, I find, easier to put on myself too, because you can just put a little section at a time.
I like those day in and day out. And that's something I do, but for a costumey look or something bigger, you just get such a big impact with a strip lash. And a lot of times that's why they read so great for a costumey look, is because they have this huge impact. Whereas you can build this really beautiful lash with individuals for an event or more day in, day out stuff. Ooh, Kelly, I love that you're putting it underneath the bottom lash.
You like that? Okay. I wasn't sure.
It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah. I think with the spider thing, having big spider leggy lashes, kind of fun.
one tip you can do with the pop art style with the lashes is you could draw a line that's just below the lash line on the bottom and then glue those below. So you get like an even bigger like impact. I find that just makes it more fun. I don't know, it's just something different.
That's what I did with my Betty Boop look.
Yeah, same kind of.
A lot of fun. But I've got mascara on under there, so.
Pop art, I always like it to look really fake.
One of the things I really like to do with lashes, I love getting these little things from the Container Store. And they have these awesome storage containers and they're really perfect for putting your lashes in after you've used them. They fit really perfectly in here. And Mandy, I don't know if you've ever done this with your individuals, but they're one of my favorite things. These are my personal ones, but I have them for my kit too. And you can actually essentially depot your individual lashes into these. If you have a pack that maybe gets a little scrambled, you can go back through and pull out the ones that are hard to pull out when you're actively working and put them in here. And these are my most favorite little secret lash containers.
So I did that once thinking this would be a really awesome thing. And my OCD went insane. Like it was like, I couldn't think how to put lashes on people like that because it was like, they weren't all going the same way. So I have like, let me try to pull my drawer out. I have like a drawer of lashes because I buy them in like super bulk. So I have like a drawer of lashes in my studio. I can't do them off the tray. I tried because Sonia Roselli had some for a while and I was like, oh, drop lashes. That's a great idea. It wasn't for me, but it works for some people. Like saving space wise, brilliant. But
well, one thing I've done with these is that I find with individuals, they're all still different shapes and sizes, especially when you pull them out. So I can actually organize them by length and shape in here. And they're still a little tacky. So I actually place them in there. I don't just drop them. They have when you pull them out of the package, they have a little like stickiness to them like this. And I will actually place them in the container for working. And you can actually stick them in there and arrange them really nicely. And by like shape and size and whatever, because I like using shorter, fuller ones on the inner corner. And then I like using the ones that are a little longer and together on the outer corner. So it actually, for me, makes it easier to keep them sorted and organized if you're willing to stick them. Because my mistake when I did it first was just popping them in and it was a disaster. And then I realized I just could press it and I could just arrange them all.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Sidebar. Sorry, Kelly.
No, you're good. I could not do the full lash strip, so I just kind of broke off a piece and put it in the corner.
Ooh, I like that idea.
See what that did?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
I think I found the most ridiculous lash to put on.
What? Oh.
It literally looks like spider legs in itself.
I love that. It's so pretty.
Right on the mark.
I love layering lashes, like putting 2 and 3 pairs together. If you want something insane, like really, really heavy, and you can layer them strategically. So you can put all your weight on the outside or length in the middle or whatever you want. A drag queen taught me that trick.
I love it. Fun. What do we call this, ladies?
Halloween madness.
Okay. Do I need more black?
You're like the hero and the villain right now.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you.
You know what I mean? Like it came together in such a cool, complete look.
Yeah, look at Chan.
I know. You guys look so good.
Killing it. I like her chin better than I like my chin.
I would maybe put a little highlight on your lip and you can do a little black in a couple of hits and do a little highlight with the white on one spot on your lip. If you care what I think. You don't have to care what I think.
I do care what you think. Okay, so we have to go. My cat's crying. to go along with the shot where the shadow is, where the light's coming from, right? Does it look white enough, or does it look pink?
I feel like it needs to read a little more white. You can pop a little. Do you have a white powder you can pop on top?
Oh, yes. Is that better?
Yeah.
I love it. It feels like a tiara, a spider tiara. Chan,
So good.
I'm really loving it.
Megan, turn your camera on for a second. I want to take a picture.
Oh wait, if you're gonna do a picture, put my hair down.
Why?
For the socials, y'all. Oh, now it totally looks like a tiara. Now that you took your hair down, it's like the Wonder Woman tiara placement, but it's Spider Madness. So good.
Kelly, can you turn up your Ricky like a shade more?
No.
I think the sun might have gone down or something in your office and it looks darker.
Oh.
Don't take a picture yet. Hang on.
Whoa. Like that?
That's much better. Yes.
Kelly, can you flip your hair the other way?
Yes.
Because I think, and then turn your head the way it was. Yes. Because I think, yeah, the way you have it shadowed, you want to sell that look, right? Where your hair was kind of defeating that look. Do you know what I mean?
Love to sell this.
Take it, own it.
What do you think I get for this? This was so much fun. I want to know what everyone's favorite takeaway or tip was. I feel like I learned the most out of this whole thing, but I would love to know what you guys think.
I think, yeah, practice and don't take yourself so seriously.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. You guys saw that look where I just made my bottom lip my teeth and I made one tooth gold. I just walked upstairs like it was just another day. And Tyler dropped his pen. He's like, what in the world? I just stayed that way. I live in my looks like all day long and I love it. And he thinks I'm a crazy person.
I love it when my kids come in my studio when I'm doing stuff and they're like, whoa, okay, bye.
Really?
Mom's crazy again.
Yeah, my boys do the same thing with me.
My daughter did not like the spider I made that was coming out of my mouth. She was like, no, I don't like that. I don't even look at you.
Tell your
Go
daughter.
away.
I get her. I understand her. She and I are on the same page. If it didn't look like a tiara, I would have much more of a problem with it.
Kelly, this is so good.
So fun. What next?
I don't know. We're at 8:30.
When we are done, right?
We covered a lot of stuff. And like a big part of this too is that like Kelly is self-taught here. You know, she's doing this 100 Days of Halloween. She's doing all of these looks. They're all so amazing and impressive. And she's just going for it and trying it and learning. And they're all amazing. So for me, like, that's what I want everyone to know is that like, you just have to go for it and try it and find some references and don't be afraid to play, because you know, you're only going to figure it out if you actually just go for it and try and do it. So, and Kelly used stuff all that was in her makeup bag.
Yeah.
That's the thing. She didn't need any like special stuff, anything crazy. She was using stuff literally in her makeup bag to do this whole really cool look. And that's awesome.
Mhm. I'm really
Yay.
glad that you guys all came.
I was just thinking about that too. I was like, almost everything except the porcelain foundation, because obviously I'm not that shade. But oh,
You
sorry.
could also, like, you could use zero concealer.
Yeah. Well, everything was here, and that's super nice because Halloween looks. I mean, I want to buy more, like special makeup just for fun looks, but I mean, honestly, your everyday person is like probably doesn't want to splurge on that just for a fun Halloween look. So this is perfect.
Well, and a lot of the stuff that is marketed specifically for Halloween makeup kits, depending on who's manufacturing it, you have to be really careful. A lot of those are super cheap. There's a lot of crazy ingredients in there. And like I said before, a lot of them too, it's just not the quality where you're not going to be able to get the impact potentially, and you're not going to get the wear. It's not going to last. You can do all these really cool effects and things, but if the quality isn't there, it's not going to read properly or it's not going to last. And that's the thing, is that if you can use good stuff that you actually already have and use, and even if you don't have the porcelain foundation, you can, if you have to go get one white eyeliner, because a white eyeliner, a pale eyeliner is a really powerful option to have in your makeup bag anyway, that's super usable. That's amazing. But doing something like this with good stuff, well, you are going to get a way better result than buying a really crappy like Halloween makeup kit full of garbage that's going to smear and not have pigment and all of that. Because for a costumey look, you really need it to read, and you need high levels of performance and pigment.
I guarantee you there's not anything that I would want to put on my face at a Halloween store that gives this color payoff for a black liner.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Brows on point.
It's perfect.
It was so much fun, Chandra. I love your pink version. Jen,
What do you think of the mask?
I love it. It looks like you're ready to hop on a Harley.
Sweet. Does
I
it
love
look
it
metal?
with your bandana too. It looks like your bandana.
It does look metallic. What did you use?
I used the silvers and gray out of the Alley palette and the white out of the Alley palette.
It looks so good and metallic.
I
Yeah,
love
and then I added some.
You know what? You could do a total, like a really awesome Tin Man with that palette.
Totally. Did you know my daughter, my second daughter, who's almost 22, won us a trip to Disneyland by putting silver Tin Man makeup on her face?
No.
She did.
Well, and speaking of that, when they made the movie originally, the silver makeup made the actor so sick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he actually got like lead poisoning, I think, or something. Like, that's the thing when you're talking about, especially what they used to use. And the original actor may have been replaced with the guy who was actually in the movie because of sickness from the makeup.
Wow.
If I remember correctly. So like, that's what I'm talking about when we're talking about character makeup and things like that. You'd be shocked at what's still in the market. Obviously, they're not putting like lead and crazy things in, but yeah, the original actor got so incredibly sick from that silver paint they put on him originally.
I'm having lip envy at the moment.
I love what you just did with the lip liner, Kelly.
I mean, that's like a whole inch beyond my lip line.
You did, but it added a whole other dimension. I watched that happen and I was like, yes.
It's because I'm looking at Chandra's actual lips and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Watch me go.
Remember, Kelly, your original lip line is only a suggestion.
Merely a suggestion. I agree.
Suggestion.
Wholeheartedly. Because you know what? This feels right.
And
In
that
one of the
really
lips I
just
did, I shortened my
right
lips, and my mom messaged me to see what I did to my lips. She was like, "What did you do?"
You
I
shortened.
just filled them in with black foundation, made them smaller.
I didn't notice.
What happened?
Oh,
Oh,
my
hey,
God.
Say hello to Shaylee, the one who won us the Disneyland trip.
I want a makeup lesson. Tin Man. What do you think, Shaylee?
Do you like our looks? See, we have Chandra and Kelly. Theirs are really similar. Where did Megan go?
her camera's off.
Oh, Megan did her makeup too. And then I did this thing.
Honestly.
I'm getting dinner.
Yeah, what do you think? Honestly.
Well, wait, you said her name was Chanda?
Chandra?
Chandra?
Uh-huh.
It's Barbie.
Her camera quality is really good. So her makeup looks really good.
Yay, Chandra!
That Reiki light action makes it read so well.
Oh,
That's
I think
literally
that's
all it
good.
is. I'm in a bathroom with a Ricky light.
Well, looks really good. And then,
Cute.
oh, Kelly. This is Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly's done a lot of looks.
Yes, she
I've
has.
seen your TikToks.
Do you follow Kelly?
That makes
Eyes, the big eyes. What? No, you send me her TikToks.
Yeah, I do send her some of them.
Is this all
I
you're
sent-
doing?
Yeah,
That's all you're gonna do?
I don't know. What
Practicing.
else should
We're
we-
all here just playing and practicing some things, some techniques.
They're all going out, and you just have a little mask on, like you're about to go rob a bank.
I know. I was trying to like something that I could, wear my mask with. So that's why I was like
Oh.
focusing on the top half.
But you could wear a shield.
next time we need a Tin Man tutorial from you.
Oh boy. That you know. That was not supposed. Why have they seen that?
They haven't seen it. I just told them
I just heard about it.
because they said
Oh,
that mine that it
Well,
looked like the Tin Man
the
makeup.
picture better not be shown because
It might have to be. I'm just saying it's on my Facebook. So if you look in my pictures,
It's on her Facebook. You like this?
I mean, it has to be. She won us a trip to Disneyland for her whole family. So
Pretty good.
hello.
yeah, but it's not as good as your makeup. All of you guys.
Well, that's because you were like what 7? So no.
Yeah,
Marlena, what do you think? Is this your favorite look of mine so far?
it looks really good.
You lean your head forward a bit, like your forehead towards the camera.
Oh,
Looks like the spider's coming out of your head.
I like the eyebrows.
Mhm.
They look really good.
Thank you. I don't have any in real life, so I'm happy with them.
I know, that's always a good compliment. That's why I like complimenting people with their eyebrows.
I love it.
They look good. You guys all look good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come back every week because you make me feel happy.
Oh,
Right? Every Sunday, I'll send you the link.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. I was just gonna tell you, I got one.
So this was so much fun. I'm ready to go do my TikTok now.
I love it.
Yeah. What do we do next? I forget. Holiday tomorrow.
Yep. We have 3 holiday sets launching tomorrow.
Which one includes 5 eyeliners, which we all know I need all of those.
Obviously, the new purple gold combo is gonna rock my world. I already know, so I'm already aware.
I'm trying out wigs.
Ooh, wigs are fun.
Yeah. I'm not very good at them, and they're not very good wigs. But I'm learning.
My favorite wig tip is to put them on backwards.
Yes, that's what I did with the pink one earlier today, and it was a game changer. I think I like my actual hair with this look. I'm gonna leave it this way. We'll do a purple look tomorrow. I
love
think that's all, folks.
I think it looks so
Yours
good.
looks
with
like
hair like that.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's super fun.
If this was a gold star, it would be Wonder Woman.
I know, that's why I think it's like a really cool play on like pop art and the hero and the villain and all the things. And we learned all sorts of tips and tricks and all of stuff. You did so good, Kelly.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna
Thank
put you on the
you.
YouTube.
Do it. Put me all over the YouTube.
Yay. All right, everyone, thanks for coming next week. I'm hoping we'll be able to get Janie and Marla and Shirley for their awesome session for women over 50. And I'm super excited about that. So hopefully within the next week or the next couple weeks. But thank you for coming. I love these all-star beauty sessions. They're so much fun. And I love that everyone plays along, and I love seeing your beautiful faces. And everyone have a amazing week, and check out what is launching tomorrow for holiday. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.